Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. Got to pick it up right where I left off yesterday. If you haven't seen it, the title of the video is how to land a football coaching job, and I talked a little bit about the USA football convention that I went to a couple years ago, in which the legendary Mike Tomlin was the keynote speaker, was the feature speaker, and he talked about, the question was asked about how do you get a job in football, what internships opportunities and things like that, and he expressed that you gotta stay really plugged into the camp circuit. Make sure you're going out, see a kid, just start coaching them up and all that. If you haven't seen it, just go check out the video from 24 hours ago, the last video. These videos, like I said, come out daily. All right, so seeing that I told that story yesterday, it had me thinking about some of the other speakers and what I took from some other speakers and things of that nature. And one of the other speakers was a coach named PJ Fleck. He's the head coach for the University of Minnesota, the Gophers. I mean, just incredible energy. And another let me let this train pass by real quick. Another reason why you've got to develop, especially if you're planning on getting into the public speaking world and being the one that delivers, whether it's workshops, keynotes, or just give speeches in general, or even become a YouTuber like me. It's important that you get in the habit and develop your ability to tell stories, all right? People will remember the story that you told that drove whatever point you were trying to drive home, that drove that home. It's the story that they tell, the story that you tell, that's gonna stick with people and allow it to actually change their life and allow it to actually bleed in and integrate in some of their day-to-day activities when folks are trying to get on the right path, all right? I'll give you an example. Just this morning, as a way of getting my mind right, as a way of getting myself ready to do my run, to come on here and speak and deliver on a promise that I give you guys in terms of the daily Move Swiftly thought. I tuned into some of Jay-Z and Beyonce's legendary performances from Upgrade You to Drunk with Love to Forever Young. I mean, they've had some legendary performances, and they work so well together as a team, all right? And it had me thinking about a story that PJ Fleck told at that same USA football convention. He told the story about how, the papers kind of tarnished his name a little bit or questioned some of his priorities. They questioned some of his priorities in some story that got written in the Minnesota paper about why he took the team to go see Jay-Z and Beyonce. I believe the tour was called On the Run Tour, and they were in Minnesota, and he took the entire team to go see them. And he got questioned by the media, his local media, about where his focus should be and all that. And then he was explaining to us as coaches in the audience, he wanted his players to see what a solid team look like, how you go out and you perform as a team, how you make sure one complements the other, all those elements. That's why he did it, all right? And think about how that story resonated with what I just told you in terms of me tuning into some Jay-Z and Beyonce before I began my run and began my process, all right? So understand all of this, everything I'm telling you, at the core of it is teamwork. At the core of it is innovative teamwork. At the core of it is two people aligning each other and collaborating and allowing each other to work off each other, complement each other to do bigger things. All right, this is why, again, I tell you every day, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else, because it's the teamwork that's going to lead you to the success and lead you to the places where you're trying to go. All right. Speaking of teamwork, all right, main website to check out to dive deeper into all my work, makeyourmove.com. That's makeyourmove.com. It's a one-stop shop for all your teamwork and your self-development needs. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.